Today we are talking all about our back and our spine. The first position that we have would be our neutral position, in which case everything is just lengthened all the way from our tailbone up through the top of our head. The back view would just be, again, a lengthen effect. The side view, I want to take a minute and talk about this. When we are talking about our neutral position, we all have a curve back here. We still need to keep our hips pressed forward when we're neutral, but we are not trying to diminish the fact that we all have a natural curve right in our lower back. Our next option would be contract and release, in which case when we contract, our entire spine can pull in. When we release, our entire spine can go forward. This is not to be confused with what we do for our ribs, in which case our rib isolation is just teeny tiny, as I stated in that video. Our spine is also able to go side to side, in which case this is where we get that port de bras that we often use in especially ballet. That's our side to side port de bras when we're lengthening through. We're also able to move at a diagonal, in which case our spine is just a lengthen up and out instead of a full reach over. Our spine is also able to move in circles, which is super important, both for some port de bras movements that we do, as well as in hip hop being able to do certain moves like the boogaloo, in which case you're doing full circles of your entire body. One of the key things that I talk about with my dancers in regards to our spine is thinking of our back as a slinky. A slinky is far more useful and mobile when it's open. It's able to roll down stairs and do all kinds of fun tricks. Our back is kind of like that, in which case if the slinky's closed and it's compact, it's not going to move anywhere. Once we stretch it out, we're far more mobile. Another way to think about our spine is building blocks. So some of the exercises that we do when we're especially doing a cool down, I'll often ask my dancers to think of building the spine back up. We'll drop our bodies all the way over and try to build our spine back up. We want to envision each of the vertebrae stacking back up on top of each other, just like building blocks. Our spine is something that is super important for all of us. We want to take good care of it. We want to make sure that we're lengthening out through everything, and it actually is interesting because some of the moves we do, how all the moves tie into each other. So situations where we're actually arcing backwards, we're heavily strengthening our abs. When we're reaching forward, we're strengthening our backs. When we're reaching side to side, we're strengthening all the side muscles on each side of us in the front and the back. These are all things that we want to take into consideration as we're stretching. We want to really envision what's happening in there so we can make better use of our muscles and our spine. I will see you tomorrow as we talk about our hips. See you then.